No concession. Queen to strip Harry and Meghan of titles as ignored protest in private call about book. Queen may strip Harry and Meghan of titles in declaration of war, but there's a catch. The Queen could opt to strip Prince Harry and Meghan Markle of their royal titles if they continued to rock the boat, in what would amount to a declaration of war, a royal watcher has suggested. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been accused by a royal expert of not upholding a pledge made to the Queen. Angela Levin claimed Meghan and Prince Harry told the Queen they would not use the monarchy for profit. However, she added, they have done so over the past months. But journalist Jonathan Sacerdoti stressed the unprecedented move remained a highly unlikely possibility, not least because he said it would play into the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's hands by strengthening the perception of them as victims. Mr. Sacerdoti, a regular commentator on Sky News as well as a contributor to The Spectator, was speaking after details emerged of Prince Harry's £14.6 million book deal with Penguin/Random House, with his memoir due to be published later this year. Asked whether the Queen would take drastic action if she felt Harry's book crossed the line, Mr. Sacerdoti told Express.co.uk, "We can't, I suppose, rule anything out because we don't know what's coming next from them. But I think it will be massively controversial for the royal family to do that, and it would be something of a declaration of war on the couple. I think it's highly unlikely. They've already had their, let's say, royal rights and duties reduced." Mr. Sacerdoti pointed out, the Queen did put up quite a pointed statement when they said that they wanted to try and continue a half-life of royal service from America. And royal biographer said, "How many more times is Prince Harry going to attack the royal family, while clinging on to all the best bits of it?" She continued, "When they left for America, Harry and Meghan said to the Queen that they would not use the monarchy to make money. That has gone completely down the drain and they won't be stopped. Prince Harry and Meghan never publicly stated they would not use their royal connection to make money. It is said that HRH might go out of the window, but I think to remove Duke and Duchess would be an enormous act if the Queen did do it." Recollections may vary is a very British way of saying something quite pointed and specific, and I think that surprised some people, so I don't think that we can say that the Queen isn't able to do what she feels is necessary. Newsweek royal correspondent Jack Royston wrote on Twitter, "There will inevitably be questions about how much Prince Harry will tell the royal family and the Queen about the content of his memoir. For now, I'm told by a spokesperson that Prince Harry has told his family privately about the book, very recently." Spokesperson points out there would be no expectation of a need to get authorization from the palace for a project like this. Mr. Sacerdoti also highlighted another important consideration in what has increasingly turned into a PR battle. He explained, to remove their titles would in fact play into their whole PR strategy, which is why it could be a win-win for them. To remove their titles plays into their own creation of their image as victims. They have started a narrative where the royal family has cut them off, even though they left the royal family, where they were denied security for their child, even though that has been suggested to be wrong based on the motivations they cited. And so to have their titles removed would only play into that narrative, and they could say that they have been cast aside, persecuted because they're living what they call their true lives there, they're telling their true stories and their own personal truths. The whole saga illustrated the contrast between the showbiz environment now increasingly inhabited by the Sussexes and that of the Windsors, Mr. Sacerdoti said.